Welcome to Managing Asia. I'm Christine Tan. In the world's biggest e-commerce battleground, JD.com is a giant here in China. This week in Beijing, we meet the influential billionaire behind the online retailer, Richard Liu. Inside his $60 billion e-commerce empire, JD's 43-year-old CEO is doubling down. Direct, bold, and unapologetic, Richard Liu wants to be the undisputed top retailer in China, not just online but offline.
Beyond the core e-commerce business, we have a multi-channel or multi-business model on the retail industry. We will use the new technology to make sure we can satisfy our customers in different ways.
JD's billionaire founder is a natural techie with humble roots growing up in Jiangsu province. The son of a cargo ship owner, learned to write codes while studying in university. Liu has also been a startup guy since young, trying his hand in a restaurant business before selling laser discs and CD writers, and only stumbling upon the internet in 2004.
From the day one, I made a rule: I only work with famous brands, because the middle class of China will grow very fast. So I think I made a good choice.
You want to be trustworthy and reliable?
Yes.
JD has jumped onto the big leagues. It's the world's third largest internet company by revenue, a Fortune Global 500 company with one of the most intelligent logistic networks in the world. It's now locked in a fierce dogfight with Jack Ma's Alibaba. Right from the start, you've had to battle Alibaba, which is a dominant player, and its Taobao platform. Unlike Alibaba, which offers a marketplace for merchants and sellers, you sell directly to consumers. You carry your own inventory, and you are responsible for delivery itself. Why take on a different business model?
Because I need the quality control. I can 100% make sure every goods from my company to the customer is qualified. And also, we need a lot of time to build the whole traffic system, post-service system, dealing system, logistic system, and need a lot of time to build up the systems. When the system is ready, we can open to the third-party vendors. That's our POP business model.
Controlling quality, controlling the entire supply chain.
Yeah.
How long did it take to win over the Chinese consumers' trust?
Well, I think almost the span from 2004 until 2010, at least 6 years. So when we get the very good reputation from the brand owner side and the consumer side, so we began to open our platform to the third-party vendors and make a very strict standard for the third-party vendors.
You were very determined from the start to make sure there was no counterfeiting going on your website itself.
Yeah.
Before you listed the company in 2014, Tencent took a 15% stake in JD.com, which gave you access to 900 million users on its WeChat and mobile QQ platform.
Yeah.
How much has your relationship with Tencent helped you translate into top-line growth for the company all these years?
I think Tencent company like unlimited resources warehouse, and like WeChat today, everything we have seen is less than 10%. I mean, here still at least over 90% of the gold waiting for us to dig out. So it can bring us a lot of new active customers. And from the WeChat, we can target any consumer in China.
How much has your relationship with Tencent helped translate into top-line growth for the company?
Today, over 24% of the active new customers come from both mobile QQ and WeChat. So it can help us to attract more new customers.
Your recent partnership with Walmart has also boosted sales volume and attracted new customers. What other partnerships are you exploring to help drive growth for JD.com?
Well, we have a lot of new projects. We have a project means JD with Tencent. We also have a project JD with Jinri, which also have a huge traffic. We have a project with JD Baidu, and very soon, I think by the end of this month, we have a new project called JD with Qihu. So both Qihoo, Tencent, Baidu, and Total, they have a huge traffic, which can bring more new customers to us, I think.
But profits have been elusive. Though JD was profitable for the first time in Q1 since 2014, it fell back into the red in Q2 with a net loss of $73 million. Your strategy of building an extensive logistics network has also helped you close the gap with Alibaba here in China, but it's been a costly exercise, one that's kept you away from the path of profitability. Are things going to change soon? Is that going to change soon?
I think it's a misunderstanding. I mean, our own logistics system didn't bring more cost to us, but it saved a lot of money because our logistics system is quite efficient and a lower cost compared with the third-party logistic delivery companies. So we will keep investing in our logistics system and make sure in the future the efficiency will be faster and faster and the cost will be lower and lower.
What sort of cost savings are you looking at for your logistics network?
I think it's same as efficiency. I can give you an example. In Beijing, our delivery man can deliver over 150 parcels per day. But 5 years ago, they can only deliver 60. I'm sure in the next 5 years, they can deliver over 250. And the second is, we are building more warehouses. Today, we have over 335 warehouses in China. In the next 3 years, we will build over 500. So our goods will be closer to our customers to save more delivery cost.
You're talking about economies of scale. That's when things will start to kick in.
Yeah. In the past, our logistics business is like a cost center, but we want to be a profit center in the future.
Last year in 2016, despite growing revenues to $37.5 billion, JD.com posted a loss of $0.4 billion. How do you expect to do this year, 2017?
Well, anyway, I think it will be over expectation from anyone, including both inside and outside.
Are you close to profitability this year?
We have been already profitable from Q1, yeah.
Are you close to profitability for the full year?
Yes.
So this year, 2017, will be the year you turn profitable?
Yes.
How
we
profitable?
have a guidance. You know, for non-GAAP, we have the first guidance is between from 0 to 1%. But I think for this evening earnings call, we will, I don't know how to say, increase the guidance.
What's going to drive profitability this year? What's going to be some of the factors that help you get to profitability this year?
Your logistics system will be more efficient, save some money, and once your growth very large base, you have more negotiation power, so you can go get better terms from the suppliers, can improve your gross margin, so it can help us to be profitable.
So just to be clear, this year we'll finally see you turn profitable.
Yes.
Earlier this year, you announced a spin-off of your finance unit, JD Finance. Is it ultimately to get into more financial services? Are you ultimately looking to list JD Finance? I
think it's both, because a China local company, easier for us to get the license from the government. And the second, it's a financial consumer business model. If it can list in China, it will be very good to communicate with the consumers.
What financial services could JD Finance get into?
A lot. We have from the online payment system to the consumer credit and also to the supply chain loan. In the future, I think we can bring more service for our partners and customers. When are you looking to list JD Finance? What sort of time frame are you looking at? No, today we have no any time.
JD.com beat Alibaba to list on a NASDAQ. Are you looking to do the same with JD Finance versus Ant Financial?
Listing is not like a compete something,
No?
Listing is just a way, as a huge company, is need to be a public to make your finance more transparency. So it's very good for our partners. For finance, I think to be listing never nothing to the competition.
You recently also invested close to $400 million in a UK-based e-commerce website, Farfetch. How significant is this deal in your push to get into the luxury market?
In the future, we have a judgment in China luxury market. First, more and more Chinese consumers want to buy some special unique SKUs from the luxury brands. So Farfetch is very good at the cooperative with the boutiques, So a lot of SKU on Farfetch in China you cannot find, both online and offline. So it can bring more value to the Chinese consumers.
Apart from Farfetch, are you looking to make more acquisitions in this space?
No, we will build our own luxury platform. We call it Top Life. It will be on the market very soon. But it's different from Farfetch. The Top Life will only work with the luxury company which have been in China. So Farfetch is like a power line business model. Top Life is a local business model.
How big is the challenge to convince luxury brands to sell their products on your e-commerce website, given all these concerns about counterfeits in China?
Yeah, it's really a challenge because in the past 100 years, luxury brands only do business in the offline. But the good news is today, every luxury brand realized they need to go to the digital world. So I think we need some time, but sooner or later, I'm sure we will cooperate with any luxury brands.
They also know that China is a huge market they cannot ignore.
Yes. Especially in China, the online business will be a majority channel. It's not like in Europe, not like in US. The penetration of e-commerce in China will be higher than any country in the world.
These days, after operating for more than 10 years, the rivalry between you and Alibaba is intensifying. You're gaining market share, and you're closing the gap on Alibaba. What's your outlook for JD.com in the next 5 years? Are you going all out to overtake Alibaba?
Within 5 years, I'm sure we will surpass them to be the largest B2C platform in China. Yeah. Because we always grew faster than them. Yeah. And also because our user experience is always better than any competitor in China.
So you're pretty confident you can overtake Alibaba here in China, 100%?
100% sure, yeah.
So Jack Ma should be afraid of you?
I don't know. You should ask him. Right?
You said 5 years to overtake Alibaba here in China. Could it happen sooner?
Yes, it's a strong possibility.
Stay with us more with Richard Liu, founder and CEO of JD.com, in just a moment.
When we decide to go to other side of China, we never, set up a bottom line. We will continue to invest. No any limit.
Managing Asia, we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Tanya Breyer, and that was just a taster of what you can find on CNBC Live. For more award-winning content, just click on the videos. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.
Richard, you're 43 years old. You're the son of a cargo ship owner.
Yeah.
I understand you grew up in one of the poorest parts of China's Jiangsu province.
Yes.
The company JD.com, you founded it and took public on NASDAQ, has made you a billionaire and one of the wealthiest here in this country. Where did you get your entrepreneurial instinct from?
I think it's like a family DNA. We are a family business. For several generations ago, they also did a business like a boat shipment business. Just like today, the JD is a logistic business, similar. So I can hear a lot of story from my father and about my grandfather and grandfather. So they teach me how to do business, how to build a trust with the partnerships.
What's the most valuable lesson your father and your grandfather taught you about doing business?
Very simple. Once you get some chance to make 1 yuan, don't make it. You just take 70% of the 1 yuan, leave another 30 cents to the partners or your employers. So you will get more opportunity, and you can make the long-term money.
So share in the wealth that you create.
Yeah, great. You are use a very perfect English sentence.
What drives you, Richard? What motivates you? What keeps you going?
I like.
You like a challenge?
Yeah, you can say that. Also, I like hard working. To me, hard working is a fun. I'm very enjoy it.
Are you a workaholic? Do you work long hours?
Yeah, I think so. 16 hours every day.
Do you enjoy what you do?
Yes, very much. I mean, if one day I have nothing to do, just stay on the beach, enjoy the sunshine, it's
Too boring?
yeah, not borrowed by a pencil to me.
Painful to you?
I think so. For 2 days or 3 days, I'm okay. But with 1 month or whole year, no, it's a horrible thing to me, I think.
What's the secret to your success, Richard? What advice would you give others on how to create a successful online business here in China?
Myself, I think is fast learning and hard working. To my company, I think is only one is user experience.
You're a new breed of entrepreneurs here in this country. Technopreneurs, as they call it. How would you describe your leadership and your management style? What do you like as the boss, Richard?
The most important thing for me, I want to bring to this country is I want to achieve my target by the integrity. Because in the past, because the law environment is not good enough, so a lot of entrepreneurs in China, they made some money by some grave channel or illegal way, even illegal way. But to me, I'm very young, so I want to make money by the legal way in the sunshine.
So building a good reputation in the marketplace.
Yes, and it can encourage more and more young generation. When they start their business, they will think, look, Richard can be successful, so I can also achieve use the legal way. So not like in the past, when you start a company, you have to think about how to cheat the customers, how to steal the tax from the government. You have to use a lot of.
You want to be
way.
clean?
Yes. Very clean money.
What do you like as the boss? What's your management style like? What does Richard like?
I want to make everything simple. So I'm a very simple boss.
Are you demanding?
Oh yes. Simple is also very demanding, most time, yeah.
In what ways? You want your employees to perform?
No, if we want to make sure your user experience is the best, so you have to be very strict to any part of the whole system, or you have to be very strict to any employee in your company. Otherwise, you cannot make sure the user experience is perfect.
So you're very strict that way?
Yes. For working is very strict.
Every year in the month of June, to mark the company's anniversary, you make it a point to work as a delivery driver.
Mm-hmm. Not a delivery driver, but I want to work as a delivery man.
Why do you do it?
I want to just want to get some feel from our customers. Like if the customer say, oh, when I wear the GD, apparel, when they see the GD delivery man, they will be smile, they will very happy, make me more comfortable. If they see me, oh, you are a GD delivery man, they have no any happy feeling on their face, I will be very worried about it. It means your delivery man team has something wrong with the delivery team. But if the customer see you with a very happy, very exciting thing, I'm sure the people will love us more.
So when you're the delivery man for the day, are they happy to see you? Do they recognize you as the boss of JD.com?
Very much.
And what do they say to you?
They always try to give me some like bottle of water Even in the early morning, they ask me getting to take the breakfast with them. It's true.
And finally, where do you see JD.com in the next 5, 10 years?
For 5 years in China, we are on. We will be #1 only in China. But for 10 years, I think we can be #1 in the whole world.
And that was Richard Liu, founder and CEO of JD.com here in Beijing. Hope you've enjoyed the program. Do check us online at managingasia.cnbc.com for more exclusive leadership insights. Until next time, I'm Christine Tan. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Tanya Breyer, and that was just a taster of what you can find on CNBC Life. For more award-winning content, just click on the videos. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.